Day, my people, how are you? You are speaking to Sipo from SRP Group. Today, guys, I got a very awesome car. A very awesome car. A beautiful car. You know, just a car that you must have. So today I got the Haval H6 Hev, which stands for Hybrid Electric Vehicle. Okay, it's a self-charging hybrid SUV featuring a 1.5-liter turbocharged petrol engine combined with an electric motor. So basically, guys, this car it runs with the petrol and it's also electrical. So when you start the car, you find that maybe when you drive like anything below 60, it can go on a battery. So the minute you go 61, 62, 63, then the engine starts. But you can drive when it is full. You can drive like 10 kilometers or 15 kilometers with the battery. Just imagine, guys. For us here in South Africa, that is still new. So that's why we are so excited to have a car that is not dependent on fuel. Because here in South Africa, they are killing us with fuel prices. They are killing us. So, but I think that going further, it's gonna be our new norm. To have cars that goes with electricity or that goes on a battery. As we have also got that car from BMW. I've forgotten what the name of it. I wish to review that car, guys. If I could drive that car, because that one is full electric. It goes on a battery, and it drives like 600 kilometers on battery alone. Just imagine. So this one, it produces a total of 179 kilowatts and 530 Newton meters of torque. It offers a two-wheel drive terrain, of which is the front wheel, and then features also a DHT, which stands for a dedicated hybrid transmission, and boasts a claimed fuel consumption of roughly 5.2 liters per 100 meters. So it's not bad, guys. This is a hybrid, So hybrid means that this car can drive on fuel and it can also drive on electricity or through the battery. So let us review and check all the features, the pros and cons of this beautiful car that we got today. And hybrid also means again that the car doesn't have a cable to charge itself. So it charges itself while driving. So you find that maybe when you are braking, it's charging a little bit, and also the petrol charges the car when it kicks in, it like while driving, it's also charged the battery, so that's what hybrid means. Because these other cars, especially as I've said, that this BM that goes straight with charging, like that has got batteries that doesn't put any type of fuel, whether diesel or petrol. That one has got a charger, so you can charge it when the battery is going low, and then it can go. But this one, it's a petrol car that also charges itself. It doesn't have the power cable to charge it, but it charges itself while driving. So ain't this awesome, guys? I was the person who never really believed in Chinese cars. Let me tell the honest truth. Bro, I don't like the J7 and all these J6 those cars. If I could review it, you will see, my man. I think I will score that car 1 out of 10. But this one, I was amazed, because I was under that stigma saying that, all these Haval, GWM cars, they are not good cars. These Chinese are, but this one, the H6, hi, I think the Chinese really did something, that is worthwhile, that is worth it. You see, this car is worth it, guys. Okay, let me start. So here you got your front sections, your front section, the tires. Those are like the 20-inch tires, on a beautiful black Mac rim, let me say it like that. Yeah. And these are your front lights. Hey, they light very good. This car, even at night, it changes that night to be like a daylight. The way this LED lights shine, I'll show you at night. Then you have this grill, a beautiful grill, in a Chinese car. Just imagine. And also hearing me saying that, I even cannot even believe myself, me applauding Chinese cars. But guys, this car is nice. It feels perfect on the road. That's the sensor and the camera, because it's got like the whole 360 view, you know. Then you got your small park lights there, which shines very well, Yeah, the bonnet. What I must complain that what I did like about this car, guys, the color of this car. I don't think I've ever reviewed a color or a car that's got a color this beautiful. And I don't think that this year I will ever review this year a car that has got such a beautiful color. Guys, this color is like brown, but it's not brown. It's like red, but it's not red. It's like grayish, but it's not gray. I do not know what to say. What's the color of this car? But it's so beautiful. It was my first time. It's the first time seeing a color so beautiful like this. So you got the side door. This is the driver's side with the mirror there, and then this is the passenger side, and then where we're moving towards the back, look how beautiful it is from the back. Hey, I don't believe that long name is Haval. It's like it's Mercedes, Hey, it's so beautiful. H6 Hev, ah, this car. And it's got like the 360 camera view. It's got everything that is there in the market that they are selling for these cars. This car has got everything while being Chinese. I did like this car, guys. I don't wanna lie. Even now, like, I'm excited. There are reviews like this which makes you excited. So here's the sunroof. It's got the full panoramic sunroof, of which it looks beautiful on the inside. Let us check on the inside. So here you got leather seats. This is not a 7-seater, guys. This is a 5-seater, but it's quite spacious. So here are your leather seats. Here's the full sunroof on top, so everything is leather here. Even the back cover there, it's leather, and these seats, like, they are so comfortable, the door, the cover for the door, the Alcantara inside. So we are going towards the front now. Leather seats. Even the chair, when you wanna move it, it's got a button to move up and down, move sideways. It moves everywhere, guys. It moves everywhere. Then your dashboard is also leather. It's got screens, the new normality of the cars now. So let us talk about driving this car. Oh, the boot, guys. The boot opens through a switch, So yeah, so the owner here, it really says that he was somewhere. So the ball and everything, yeah, but it carries its load like it's got nothing, So let us close the boots. Just look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This thing is lovely. So here we're opening the driver side. Buttons. Look at how beautiful the steering is. I can't believe that this is me speaking about a Chinese car. I never used to like Chinese cars. So it's automatic with those two pedals. But this one changed everything. Let us open the bonnet to check the engine. So as I've said, this car has got a 1.5 turbo engine, which is quite too small for the size of the boot. It's a very small engine, which also gets very hot. It gets very hot. But I think that's a disadvantage about these Chinese cars, because you'll never find a Chinese car that has got like a 2-liter. They are all 1.5 engines, and they are the wires for the hybrid. As I've said, that this car drives on petrol and also the battery. So you can clearly see that in the future, we, the electricians, we're gonna be the future mechanics, because this fuel thing, I think that one is gonna fade out. I don't know. What do you think, my people? Let me know in the comment section. Let us now talk about driving the car. So the car, it's nice, it's good, it's comfortable. Not that it's too comfortable. No, it's comfortable for the make, There's nothing that much you can say, but it drives nice. It's got like all the new features that most of the cars have, but on this one it doesn't have the voice command where you can say open the sunroof, open the windows. No, it doesn't do that, yeah, but it drives nice. It's not bad. It's good. The suspension is fine. The handling is good. There's nothing wrong into the driving of this car. Like I quite enjoyed it. Not that I was so excited about it, but I quite enjoyed it. So let us go now to the advantages and disadvantages of this car. So let me start with the disadvantages. As I said, guys, my first disadvantage is this 1.5 engine. Okay, to some it's good, but I, for one, will prefer that 1.5 engine on a small car. Throwing a big SUV like this and powering it up with a 1.5 engine turbo, you feel that this car, it becomes strenuous on that engine, because it changes now and again, so of which you see that the engine is small, but the car, it's big, and it has to pull such a heavy body at all times. So that's my first disadvantage. That no, Chinese, please I think it works well for you there in China's this 1.5. Please give us maybe 2 liter turbo, you know. Yeah. My second disadvantage on this car, let me think. Yeah, okay, no, the internal lighting, it's not perfect as normally you will see it on the Mercedes, the BM, the Audis, you know. Yeah, it's there, you know. It's there, or I might say it's either there or there. I don't know, but there's something a little bit wrong about it, you know. But I think I got those, like the two disadvantages. Then the advantages about this car, hey, I don't know where to start or where to stop. But this car, guys, all I can say that the advantage of this car is that this car is a car to have. If maybe you are looking for a car or one of the Chinese car, the Haval, forget about the Omoda, the J5, the J6. Go to this Haval H6. Guys, this car is a car to have. Is a car to have, this one. Okay, thank you very much, my people. Hope you enjoyed this review. Hope to see you on the next one.